What's up, trainers? Duck here, and today we'll be going through my 5 favorite alt art Pokemon cards in my collection. Alright, so without any further ado, we are going to get this party started with an honorable mention. And also, before anybody gets upset, don't worry, my cards are all properly sleeved before and after videos. I'm just taking them out so that you guys can really get a good sense of what the card looks like and the beautiful colors under the light without any sleeve interference. So this Flareon card was in alt art when it released as part of the Eevee Hero set in Japan. But when it was brought over to English, the Flareon, the Jolteon, and the Vaporeon boxes contained these cards as promo cards instead of alt art chases in Evolving Skies. So I love this scene, partially just because it looks so cozy and cute. We have the little rug with the Pokeball details right down here. This nice cozy knitting chair. We have a nice tea with a journal. Just a real warm, welcoming scene. But my favorite detail about this card is actually these photos up here on the mantle. So if you look real close, you can actually see in this green frame on the right, it is the Flareon as an Eevee, pre-evolution. And then we have a nice photo of that same Flareon in this little yellow chair. So just really, it goes such a long way, these little details, to making this feel like it's a snapshot of a life of a Pokemon rather than just some cool art. So this is an honorable mention because it's not technically an alt art in English, but I really love it all the same. All right, now to start the proper list off at number 5, we have this amazing Tornadus V alt art. This is coming out of Chilling, and I love multiple Pokemon cards. I think it's so fun to make it feel like a cohesive universe where other Pokemon are interacting with each other. So of course Tornadus looks nice and big and imposing. What I love is that we have the Dyna Hill tree, which is a nice fun sword and shield detail that they specifically made at that tree. And of course the poor Pokemon being thrown by Tornadus and his angry wind. So we have the Scorbunny, the Rockruff, and the Quillfish. And what most people don't notice is that poor Shuppet right up there at the top, really just getting thrown. So this one comes in at number 5 on my list. All right, coming in at number 4, we have the ever adorable Mew V alt coming out of Fusion Strike. Again, another multi-Pokemon card, but this one I love, not just because it's the, Pokemon interacting with each other, but they all look like they're having so much fun. Whatever's going on, I don't know, there's some confetti, everybody looks like they're in a rush. Maybe they're at a parade of some sort. So I love that some of the lesser loved Pokemon, like Smeargle, have been getting some attention lately. We got the baby Toxel. And everybody loves Mew. Such a classic, cute friend. So this one's coming in at number 4. All right, and coming in at number 3 on this list, the toughest to figure out where to place, we have the Galarian Moltres V coming out of Chilling Reign. This is just one of the most intense, is the way that I'll describe it, intense looking Pokemon cards that I own. The sheer focus on Moltres' face. But more than that, I think it does a really great job of showing off the Galar regional variant of Moltres. I love the regional birds. I think they did a really great job with the redesigns, and it injected some much needed love and attention into old favorites for, veteran Pokemon people like me to enjoy a nice redesign, a nice reintroduction, and for younger people to gain some sort of attachment to really cool Pokemon as we did when it first came out. So the intensity, the real encircling of the moon here by Moltres, and just the creepy little eyes down in the forest really makes this one of the coolest cards in my collection. All right, everyone, coming in at number 2, we have one of the most sought after cards in the last few sets, the Charizard V alt art. This is just a gorgeous card. Everything about this is set up like it's a scene from a dramatic movie that they just took a photo of and slapped it on the card. the intense battle between two of the old school favorites. We got the Charizard and the Venusaur. The mountains off in the distance with the fog at the base of the mountains. Like I said, it's very cinematic, and it is such a cool card. I'm thrilled that they decided to do the V alt art instead of giving him like a VMAX variant like you might see in the background from the last couple of sets. We have the Champion's Path and the Shiny Vault back there. So I'm really quite thrilled that they gave everyone's favorite Spicy Lizard a really cool card in Brilliant Stars. And as an added bonus, I'm going to show it off also in Japanese, because I was fortunate enough to pull the English and the Japanese. The Japanese came out of the first and only Starbirth booster that I purchased, and the English version came out of the first Brilliant Stars booster that I purchased. So that was some insane luck, and I'm really treasuring having these guys in my collection. And finally, my personal favorite alt art card that I have in my collection is the Arceus V alt art coming out of Brilliant Stars. This is a small art piece on cardboard that I have. It is absolutely gorgeous. It fully embodies the godliness of Arceus, as he is the llama god of the Pokemon world. Here he is just high above Sinnoh, up amongst the clouds. You can see there's the deep night sky behind him with all the stars to contrast, the beautiful rays of light coming out from behind him. I just think that this is one of the most impressive pieces of art that Pokemon has put out in the last couple of years, or maybe even ever. So I am thrilled to have him be a part of my collection, and he is very, very easily my #1 alt art within my collection. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of my personal Pokemon collection. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite alt art Pokemon card is. Let me know also what kind of content you guys want to see from me. Collections, grading submission tutorials, whatever it may be. I want to hear your thoughts on what kind of content you want to see. So if you could just hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that exciting YouTube stuff. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everybody!